Peace and blessings. It's your brother Shah Judah with a quick word or exhortation on this good Sabbath. So lately I've been finding myself being pulled two ways, right? Chasing the old life I used to live, but also trying to run far away from that towards my purpose, basically. Because the old life, or in this Passover season, we can say the old leaven, it doesn't fit me. It's like trying to squeeze my grown ass into any of my favorite shirts from high school. It's like, give it up if it's not serving you. You feel me? And so, jumping into Matthew chapter 9, we're going to jump down to verse 16, read through 17. No man putteth a piece of new cloth unto an old garment, for that which is put in to fill it up taketh from the garment, and the rent is made worse. Neither do men put new wine into old bottles, else the bottles break, and the wine runneth out, and the bottles perish. But they put new wine into new bottles, and both are preserved. Hallelujah. All right, we're going to jump to 1 Thessalonians chapter 4. And then we're going to jump down to verse 10. Stay with me now. And indeed, ye do it toward all the brethren which are in all Macedonia. But we beseech you, brethren, that ye increase more and more. So how are we increasing our spirits in these end times? Currently, we're in the first biblical month of Abib. Abib means or describes the young barley or the green earring, the first sight of the green earring that you may see on bushes or trees or plants. This was essential for determining the time of Passover. After the Passover, we have the Feast of First Fruits, which required an offering of the first sheaf of barley, signaling the beginning of the harvest season. So, something to dwell on for right now, or at the end of this. What first fruits are you preparing for the Most High? How are you maneuvering your spirit into becoming better or new? So, we're called to be like Yeshua, Hamashiach, perfect and upright. And yeah, it's hard. It's easier said than done, but he was that righteous example. In the beginning, the Most High Yah gave us dominion over the whole earth. That's not something small. It's power. And so Yeshua showed us that exact true nature by walking in authority and using the word against the temptation of Hashatan, Satan. If we have power over all these animals, all these creatures, homes, lands, whatever the case may be, then how much more do we have power or the authority over our own flesh? Satan is powerless when it comes to the Spirit of God. So we have to walk knowing that every single day. Yeshua perfected our spirit by offering himself up. This is Hebrews chapter 10, verse 14. For by one offering he hath perfected forever them that are sanctified. Sanctification of our household is through the blood of Yeshua. Today our bodies are temples made holy and purified by his blood. Our bodies or temples are the dwelling place of our spirit, sanctified and made holy by the blood of the Lamb. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 1. For we know that if our earthly house of this tabernacle were dissolved, we have a building of God, an house not made with hands, eternal in the heavens. We know that blood is a cleansing agent and it cleansed us. This is Leviticus chapter 17. We got to go back to the law to see that. I'm going to start at verse 11. For the life of the flesh is in the blood, and I have given it to you upon the altar to make an atonement for your souls. For it is the blood that maketh an atonement for the soul. The blood is our shield and is sacred, covering against all evil. Demons definitely know who are sanctified by the blood of the Messiah. We know that we must purge out leaven from our house physically, but this is spiritual as well. So we're going to jump back to 1 Corinthians chapter 5. We're going to start at verse 7. Purge out therefore the old leaven, that ye may be a new lump, as ye are unleavened. For even Christ, our Passover, is sacrificed for us. So it's important that we use discernment and wisdom to handle the Lord's body properly. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 11. I'm going to be reading verses 28 and 29. But let a man examine himself, and so let him eat of that bread and drink of that cup. For he that eateth and drinketh unworthily eateth and drinketh damnation to himself, not discerning the Lord's body. We cannot go to our Passover feast with the congregation or community or assembly we're a part of and keep it in a vain manner, continuing to keep old leaven, continuing to keep grudges, hold grudges, and keep that same old spirit. You have to kill that old man off daily and become new. What habits are you holding on to? What ways are separating you from the Most High Yah that you're still holding on to? So to end this off, I say again, something to dwell on. What first fruits are you personally preparing for the Most High? And how are you maneuvering your spirit into becoming new or better? Peace and blessings, family.